Okay, so we're going to look at the pectoral fly in a rear delt machine just now. But firstly, we're going to look at the pectoral fly, because there's two different movements or exercises that we can do with this great piece of kit. What we want to do just now though, is talk about the adjustments that we can make to make the equipment ready for us to do our exercise. Now, you'll see the arms are extended here to the back. Now, there are 5 different positions that you can place the arms in. What we need to do is place it into what's known as position 1. That means that these arms are going to be on our left and right flank when we're ready to do the exercise and bring our arms forward. The way to do this, there are 2 knobs. There's a knob here and a knob on the other side as well. Pulling down on that knob allows us to release and swing the arm round to the position that we desire. The key thing is you don't want it to be too far back because you're putting too much of a stretch and too much of a strain on your back, and that can be an unsafe practice. And there we go. So that's the first adjustment that we can make on this piece of kit. The second is a bit lower, and that's all to do with the seat. Okay, so I've now adjusted the arms. I want to adjust the seat, and this really depends on the height of the individual. So if you're tall, you might find the seat will be higher a bit, and if you're a bit shorter, you might find the seat will be a bit lower. The key thing to remember is test and adjust the position so that your feet are firmly flat on the ground and you have a comfortable squared position while you're sat down so that you can safely conduct your exercise. Using this lever, I'm going to raise it and that will release the spring, which will allow me to put the seat up or down. Like so. Now my height is usually good around about here. And that means I can get my feet flat on the ground, sit comfortably, and enjoy a decent exercise on those pecs. And now that I'm happy that the piece of equipment is ready to go, I'm going to adjust the weight to a lower level weight. And the reason being is you want to go and start with a low weight so you can make sure it's working for you, and then you can progress on to your working weight. So we're going to start with around about 10 kilograms. We do that by pulling the pin out of the weighted plates and placing them at the appropriate position that we want them to be in. This machine goes from 5 kilos all the way down to 100 kilograms. You can rest assured we're not going to start at 100. The important thing to remember when you're here is you're sat flat, feet flat on the ground, and your back straight against the backrest. There are 2 handles. There's a horizontal handle and there is a vertical handle. The vertical handle is what we want to use for the pecs to be able to allow us to do this motion here. When your arms come forward, you want to breathe out, and when your arms go back, you want to breathe in again as well. And breathing is one of the most important things that we can do. So, back straight, open palms here. Now, points not on my elbow. My elbows are not locked in. I'm not locking them in because it could cause injury. And to be honest, it's going to make it more difficult for me as well, without any value added to it. So, bending the elbows to allow you to have that extra grip, and then just bring the arms forward, like so. Breathing out on the way out and in on the way back. What you don't want to do is rush the movement so that the plates start falling on top of each other. Not only can you damage the kit, but you can damage yourself as well. So once I'm happy with that movement, which I am, I'm then going to adjust the weight to my working weight. So as said before, pin out and in to your selected weight range there. And then when you're done, slowly rest the plates back to their starting position. And the final most important thing we need to do is ensure that we're wiping the kit down.